I know I've been slow and had a lot of lag on my video releases. Y'all, I'm struggling a little bit, I'll tell you. I want to pull back on the scope of the channel because this is not, the gardening is part of what I'm doing. There's a whole lifestyle that I'm living here. Learning about it could be of some use to some other folks who might not be quite sure which way to turn. I'm having to pull all of my tomatoes early because of this. I've still got a bunch of these nice big tomatoes coming in, and I want them. I need gloves. I need new gloves. Nothing? Fine. So I got this pile of stuff. Let's see what we can do. I haven't a clue what I'm doing here. I'm just winging it. Yes, I do need a shop. One. Oh. And two. Now, how tall? Out of the way. Oh.
It's getting dark, but I'm hoping you can see where I'm going on this deal. Yes, it's rushed. Yes, it's sloppy. But I think it's going to do just fine. I think. Here's where I'm going. This may be way too rotty. I may just redo the whole top. I'll see you in the morning. I get these by the dozen from the 99-cent store. They're metal. They're great. I love tomatoes. These are not quite ripe, but it's as far as I dare go. At least they're not chewed on. This is too rotten. You know how it is when you're building something, and as you're building it, the changes you want to make come to you? It's the same with this. So I'm going to finish this out, but I want to make it shorter, and I want to get some hinges and do the top as a lid so that it'll be a more permanent fixture. I'll call this a prototype. I generally use my grinder tool as a way of dealing with the edges, but look at my, I don't know if I have another, what are these called? Whatever this is called, I don't know if I have another one, and this one is worn out. If you look back on some of my past videos, you'll see that these screens had a life before. As I used to lay these on top of the worm beds when I was migrating. I would lay it on top of the bed and feed on top of it, cover that with leaves, and then all the worms would come into the food, and I could move them and harvest. But it always comes around, there always ends up being some sort of repurpose for pretty much anything. Phew, these are hard to handle once they're cut. Unwieldy. Let go. Okay, I picked those. I might regret the smaller diameter. We'll see. I'm hoping I have a grinder wheel. Let's see. If not, I get to cut these up by hand. The neighbor came by and invited me to dinner. Her treat. Let me show you what it really looks like out here. There we go. It's this dark, but I can bump up the ISO. Let's finish this box. Now she got me all caught up in dinner. What'd I do with those scissors? This is going to completely destroy these, so unless you don't care about your scissors, don't do this. I prefer to use a grinder wheel. And that's how I recommend dealing with any kind of wire like this. It's so fast and so easy. full row length covers like this with lids. And if you want to go along for that ride, hit that subscribe button. Look how close I am. I don't know where I'll be when you see this, but right now I'm at like 908 subscribers. Look how close I am to 1,000. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you clicking. I appreciate you coming back. I mean that from my heart. I appreciate you being with me. Probably gonna be blurry. But this doesn't happen to you when you use a grinder wheel. Right on the pad of my thumb too. Boo. One more side. I need to deal with a couple of other little things. I need to knock all these edges down because these are finger shredders, every single one of them. And I need to cut off this edge, but it's getting really dark now. Let's get these beets in the ground. I just fed the worms, so these are soaked. It'll be okay. I want to plant these beets in clusters of 3. Beets like to be clustered. A little bit of this all-purpose. A little bit of worm castings. 3 beets. That one doesn't look very good. Let's see. In they go. Little castings on top. Oh, my back. Ugh. These little beets may not look like very much right now, but I'll show you these again in a few weeks and you'll see. These are going to give me greens all winter. I'll eventually get beets, but I don't even care. I love the tops. Now, let me go get that thing. Okay. There we go. Okie doke, that's about as protected as I can make them. I actually made this one for kale and chard. They'll go in here as soon as the zucchini is finished. If I didn't have pest pressure, I would plant the baby chard and the baby kale in the shadow of the zucchini. That's a great way to raise up babies. But I can't do that here. Without a cage like this, everything that I plant is eaten to the ground within 24 hours. So my goal, you see this row? I'm going to make a cover just like this, except the top will be a lid, the full length of this row. So I hope you'll subscribe and stay with me. And hopefully you'll watch me get all kinds of lettuce and beets and kale and chard all winter long. Thanks for watching. See ya.